Welcome to the Global Fantasy Sports Forum, and we're just a number of weeks away from the AFL season, the NRL season, and the new Formula 1 season from getting underway. And today we're going to be looking at some NRL Fantasy and NRL Supercoach topics, and the topic at the matter of hand is Ryan Papenhuyzen. Now, Ryan Papenhuyzen, we know, is returning from a long-term ankle injury. He should be ready to go for the NRL season. And it's a big talking point for a lot of players because he's decently priced across both NRL Fantasy and NRL Supercoach. Let me start off with NRL Fantasy here. Now, Ryan Papenhuyzen, he is currently priced at $495k, and at the moment he's selected by 33% of all the teams. So a third of the whole fantasy, base is decide to select him, including myself at this stage. I've decided to bring in Papenhuyzen. I feel like for his price and his potential, I feel like it's a good bargain. Now, is he going to be a bargain or is he going to be a trap? For me, I think there's more upside with having Ryan Papenhuyzen in my fantasy team. Now, if we look at his past seasons, now he only played 3 games last year, but prior to that, he was absolutely tearing it up. You know, he was from 2020 to 2022, he was effectively averaging 50 points a game in fantasy. So, you know, he's definitely a upper class talent on the fantasy field. And if he can recoup just 80% of that, or 80 to 90% of that, if he can average into the mid 40s around there, I definitely can see this being a good investment. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. Is Ryan Papenhuyzen somebody that, you know, not necessarily is a must-have, but you should probably look at getting him if you want to try and, spread some funds out across your whole squad? Let me know what you guys think. How essential is Ryan Papenhuyzen from 0 to 10? For me, I feel like he's at an 8. I feel like he's great value. He should be able to make some good money. And if he can, get confidence again in his running game and, tear teams up, he was a 50 point per game player in fantasy. So I definitely can see him, doing well, and hopefully he can stay healthy. Hopefully he'll be a big part of what the Melbourne Storm does. And yeah, hopefully he'll be able to continue to produce and, be in that origin form. Now, heading over to Supercoach, we've got Ryan Papenhuyzen. He's priced differently. Supercoach is a different game. It's scored differently as well. But at this stage, he's currently priced at $645,600. So yeah, different value there. If we have a look at Pap's previous seasons, he has been a good asset in the past. He averaged 90. Even though he only played about 12 games, he did average 90 in 2022, and in 2021 averaged 79, so close to that 80 mark, and then 71 in 2020 as well. So look, he's definitely got potential, but I feel like with Supercoach at that price tag, I think it's better to steer clear of him. Hence why I feel like you can see there's a bit of a lower ownership here in Supercoach. But again, you never know. If he can stay fit, stay healthy, and if he can find the form that made him electric and, was putting him into contention for Origin, he's going to be one of the better fullbacks in the NRL. But as of right now, in terms of if I had to rate him, whether he's essential for Supercoach, honestly, I don't think he's that essential. I think he's probably more of a 5 out of 10 in terms of if you need to pick him for Supercoach, especially considering the fact that you've got 2 spots in Supercoach and NRL Fantasy. I think you have, at least 3 plus your reserves as well. So, I don't think he's as vital in Supercoach as he is for fantasy, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments section down below. Is Ryan Papenhuyzen a good asset across fantasy and Supercoach, or is it just one or the other? And as of right now, do you guys have him in your team? Have a good one, guys. We'll be back for the Global Fantasy Sports Forum. Discuss away.